Dude, it's actually like... Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna have to move this whole thing. Move the paint. Move everything. No, we're removing the mat. That's what we're doing. Desk reveal? Kind of exciting, really. Oh! I mean, I already spilled on it in the past, which was not an optimal play. I think I'm gonna throw this thing in the washer. I wonder if that works. I don't think it'll, so it's still acrylics, right? It's still just water-based paint. Lowko, I have a 12-inch ruler. Nice. Good for you, man. I have like one of those things you can roll. Now it should be relatively easy to clean, because everything's water-based. So I could just get rid of it with some alcohol if I really need it. Okay. This was bound to happen at some point. It's okay. No more picnic. I am just in case gonna go ahead and put this cloth underneath the mat. All right. Back to painting. You were working and suddenly Lowko screaming? Screaming? I do scream. I feel like I need a bigger cutting mat, dude. Now my cutting mat is too small. I need like an I think this is an A3 size. I need an A2. An A2 cutting mat, clearly. That would actually be kind of nice. I only got a little bit all over my hands. You tried, Mickey. I'm proud of you, dude. I look slightly collared. Yeah, this is a tile from the hardware store. I got a pack of 20 bathroom tiles. They're supposed to be meant for your bathroom, but I'm using them to paint off of. It's actually perfect because it cleans very easily. If I put this under a little bit of hot water, it comes off perfectly. All right, let's try this again. Gonna be live for a little bit longer, by the way. I want to try and see if I can do a bit more to the cloak. What? This is not even the right fucking paint! This is the right paint, right over here. I didn't put it in there, Muck. I bought this specifically so I wouldn't be spilling any paint. Yet here we are. Spilled paint immediately. Kind of impressive, really. No video today, no. New video tomorrow. Streaming today, though. Lowko, you can just hire someone to do this for you. You don't have to paint them yourself. Whoa, whoa. We can't all have Fear Dragon levels of money, Fear Dragon. Fear Dragon has a guy to paint his Warhammer miniatures for him. He has a guy to play the video games for him too. Must be nice. He doesn't even have to play the video games himself. He watches other people do that instead. My guy who paints my figures just paints with one color. It's a very beautiful miniature. The one that, you know, only has a single color. Quite proud of it. How are you doing, Ruffy? Hope all is all right. You are doing? Sick. You love to hear it. That's what I was thinking, Mickey. No, I did make a video. I do have a video ready to go, but I'm trying to have a couple of videos ready to go, so that I have a bit of headroom, which is kind of nice. Thank you, Ramble. Good work. Look, I'm Silver 1 in StarCraft. Any tips on how to improve? The main thing is practice, dude. Dedicated practice, I guess, is the best way to do it, but... it's hard to really give any really broad advice other than play the game. I wonder if I can just do straight pink over here in the middle. You think this is going to be too bright? Maybe not bright enough. I thought this was a very bright color, but on a lightly colored undercoat, the pink is very pink, but why is my hand purple? Are you commenting on somebody's skin color right now? Is that what you're doing, Meerkats? Wow, dude. Wow, dude. Okay. I'm not 100% in love with any of this. Let's try and do some highlighting on it and see if I will like it a little bit better. I'll highlight with a little bit of the purple. I don't know if this is the right color for it, but we can kind of try and do a bit of edge highlighting. or as Twitch chat likes to call it, a little bit of edging. Just a little bit. Going around the edge. Trying to see if I can get a little bit of a nicer outline here. Sometimes this makes a huge difference. Gonna have to do it as well in some of these spots though. Okay. Kind of struggling with the cloak. Not a huge fan of this. Yeah, I'm trying to highlight the edges, and it will usually make a difference, right? Because if we just have it one broad color, it's going to look really boring. Sometimes these sort of things look better when you've done a little bit more of it. I don't know when the next viewer game video will go up. I've casted so many of them at this point, man. There's so many up on the channel. I even casted some of Echo Soldiers games. That's when you know things have gotten really, really desperate. No, you didn't? Oh. Okay, I haven't gotten that desperate yet. The viewer games have kind of set like a very high standard for themselves, you know? They are an absolute blast. But I try to like find, you know, obviously the very best games. And a lot of games that people send over are pretty fun. But they're ultimately just like worse versions of the pro games, you know? Like a regular game of Zerg versus Protoss played in Diamond League is just not as interesting to me as what it's played at the pro level. If that makes sense. Because it's basically the same thing, but worse. So sometimes we get those crazy games with the crazy strategies, and I love those. But they're not quite as common. Youth Thermal has some pretty insane challenges. Yeah, some of those games are pretty fun to cast. But it's the same thing, you know, like that's... I really like Youth Thermal's videos, and I think they're really fun. But obviously there's a lot of games where he's playing against people that are thousands of MMR above his skill level. Or like thousands of MMR below his actual skill. It makes for really fun content. But you can, you know, you can clown on people lower in your MMR relatively easily. Is Lowko starting beef with you, Thermal? Absolutely. We're gonna settle it with a boxing match, Fear Dragon. I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of smurfing content myself, but some of it is pretty sick. I saw Mana started a new one. Mana apparently is now doing a 2 accounts to Grandmaster challenge, where he's playing 2 accounts at the same time. I think that's pretty hilarious. Lowko, who's the best person you could think you beat in a StarCraft 2 boxing match? Wait. Who is the best person you think you could beat in a boxing match in StarCraft 2? Who do you think is the scariest opponent, Fear Dragon? Winter? I easy mode Winter. Winter in a boxing match? No way, dude. No way. I weigh like twice as much as Winter. There's no way. Pig's pretty tall, Hearthstone's pretty tall, Roddy's pretty tall, yeah? Those are much scarier opponents for sure. Who do you think is the scariest in a boxing match? That's the real question. Maybe like Todd? Maybe. Todd did MMA for a few years. Fair. I actually have a brown belt in judo, Fear Dragon. Did you know that? Fun little fact of Lowko. I haven't done it in a very, very long time. But from about like, probably like 6 years until about 17, I did judo every week. Sal teaches classes? Okay. Putting Sal in the pro gamer category is ambitious, but okay, Fear Dragon, fair enough. He is a bit of a god, of course. Today I'm starting beef with all the StarCraft content creators. It's my day off after all. Gotta make sure I have content for the rest of the week. Sal likes, okay, so Sal teaches martial arts and he's jacked enough to deadlift 500 pounds? Damn. I don't like my fucking cloak. I don't like the cloak. Maybe I can draw it all together a little bit, but I don't know, dude. I'm a little, You want to see me box versus Artosis? The Lowko versus Artosis boxing match. My strategy is to memorize a lot of Mario erotica. I'll just dance circles around him. And I'll just tell him the story of Mario and Luigi and how they are brothers, but also secretly lovers. And about Bowser's big castle and where the princess is located. Artosis has got the dad strength. Very nice. The brown stew? What the fuck is the brown stew? Never mind, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Don't tell me about the brown stew. Who's taller, me or Artosis? Artosis is tall. No, I think he's taller than me. Yeah, Artie is taller than me. I think so. StarCraft commentators, for some reason, are all really tall. Like, as far as StarCraft commentary goes, or commentators go, I'm like, you know, I'm like average. But as the StarCraft community goes in general, I think I'm pretty tall. Yeah, especially Wardy. Wardy is fucking huge. Super tall guy. Wardy and Nathanias are probably the tallest commentators. And then it's probably Tasis Artosis. Then maybe me. The Dutch are statistically tallest on average. Apparently we've been overtaken by like the Danes or something. Hashtag fuck Denmark. Get it trending? It's not even a real country. Is it? Maybe it is, I don't know. Overtaken by Belgium? No. That would be embarrassing. No. Okay. At least we managed to get some highlights, and I kind of dragged a lot of the... maybe this is the way to do it. Overdo the highlights, and then do like the original color over all of it again. I think if this dries up, or when this dries up, if it dries up, I think that'll probably make it look decent, but... Any Denmarkers in the chat? I think that's the official name, right? Afrikaans does sound, kind of sound like Dutch, yeah. All right, somebody's been studying for their history test. We do eat a lot of dairy, yes. Dairy is insanely popular over here, very common. Yeah, people make fun of people that have any sort of allergy. Okay, that's not true. But it does seem like it's quite uncommon for people to have a allergy to dairy over here. It's not, yeah. I know in the US it's very common. There's a fuck ton of dairy over here, dude. Dairy's also really cheap in comparison to like everything else. Like milk and stuff is subsidized a ton. Just don't be intolerant to lactose. There you go. There you go. Have an allergy? Just don't be allergic. There you go, Dita Hunter. Good advice. Homeless? Buy a house. Many tips by Dita Hunter. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know, gamers. We've got some highlights. But I'm not in love with it. Just keep painting, no? At some point I might like it. I feel like we're headed in the right direction. How do I think the Netherlands is gonna do in the Olympics? Better than Denmark. Better than Denmark for sure, dude. It's not even gonna be close. Femke Bol is set to win gold. I don't really actually know too much about the Olympics. Low bar. I'll have to watch some of it, I think. Starting this week, right? What country is set to be like the most successful one? The US always has loads of sports. The Dutch have a sick athletics team? Yeah. I know in general, Dutch people are very good at sports. Are the Dutch better at the Winter Olympics than the summer ones? I honestly don't know, dude. The Netherlands actually does kind of well in a lot of those things, which is kind of neat because it's such a tiny country, right? For some reason, we seem to be quite good at sports and different competitions. Yeah, speed skating is massive. Speed skating is also one of the most boring sports to watch. My dad likes to watch it. I never understood anything. Then again, my dad also watches the Tour de France, so you know. I found out recently my grandma apparently watches the Tour de France. Kind of insane. Every sport's boring to watch? Not every. Some of them are quite fun, but... Like indoor cycling? I mean, you brought up one of the sports, Rocco Girl. That is one sport, yes. Well done. Hockey is the best. I know the Dutch people, or the Dutch players of the field hockey team are supposedly really good. Although I don't really follow that very much. I don't know if it's the women's team? I'm not sure. I don't paint armies, no. I don't really like painting armies. I've never tried it. It just seems like something I wouldn't like. Okay, we can start to see some of the highlights in some of those spots, which I think is decent enough. I may have to add some more like, I don't know, brighter highlights at some point? Like higher highlights? This guy has loads of little folds right over here on his shoulder. Yeah, the skulls don't look so bad. I feel more confident in highlighting skin than I feel like about the cloak. Cloth in general is I kind of struggle with. We use the same process though. So I'm planning on coating this as well with the thinned down Caribou Crimson. And hopefully it'll look not terrible. Not terrible is all I'm going for. Yeah, we'll blend this out. So wait, what country usually wins most of the medals? Like, is there like one country that usually is favored overall at the Olympics? I know the US overall usually does really well, right? China, USA? Okay. God, America just keeps on winning, man. God. USA. If USA is so great though, why did they invent USB? Riddle me this, chat. Germany, Japan? Okay. So basically countries with many inhabitants tend to do really well. For the Winter Olympics, it's the US, Russia, Norway, Canada. Okay. Yeah, but to be fair, that's kind of unfair for the Winter Olympics, right? Because in Canada, all they have is winter. Like, that's just cheating. Like, do they even... It's just permanently frozen over, no? I've watched Game of Thrones. Pretty sure most of that is filmed in Canada. It was like 34 degrees Celsius a couple days ago. Oof, chilly. It was a joke, guys. I was trying to make a joke. Dang it. You're supposed to post haha, and then we move on. But I see, it's okay, it's okay. Well, actually, Lowko, they do have temperature changes in Canada. All right. I knew that, actually. I knew that. I actually knew that. Jokes are also meant to be funny though. So that one was on me. Thank you, Rocco Girl. Thank you, Scoff. Here in Florida, summer is basically one big thunderstorm. Are you the Florida man? We have several Florida men in the chat these days, actually. Quite a few Florida people. Florida persons. Floridusters. Florida is humid and hot. Wasn't that your nickname in college? Sorry. Maybe. I don't know what it means to be called humid. I don't really want to think about it. Okay. Okay. We've got some pretty minor highlights, but I do like the way it looks quite a bit. One more little section where I want to do this. I need to obviously make sure that the top of the knee is at least reasonably bright. The guys in the chat are definitely doing Florida. Look, they're doing Florida a good thing. You guys should be ambassadors of Florida. Whenever I hear about Florida men, it's not quite as positive in the same sense. They don't make they don't make a lot of people from Florida. Floridians look all too great. Florida is both the best and the worst at the same time. It seems pretty great. Although I'm not sure about the bad stuff. I don't know about the bad stuff. I saw a video of a Florida man eat a water puppy. What? A water puppy? That's not very fun. I don't even know what that means, but... A gator? People actually touch the gators? That seems like a bad play, dude. Like I said, I don't know much about Florida, but I feel like interacting with the gators is a bad play in general. They're cute. The gators or the Florida people? Both. Gotcha. I don't really want to do this. I kind of need a place for my tile, dude. I need a dedicated space for my tile to live. That's what I need, guys. I need an A2 cutting mat now that my paint spilled all out. Oh my god, look at this shit. I did not make it better. Remember it looked good for just a second? Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. I think I'm just gonna yeet this thing into the freaking washing machine. I'll ask Laurent first. Before I make such a decision, I feel like I need to check. Well, it wasn't meant to be disgusting. I may still use it though. It wasn't meant to be gross, but actually, this is not the color we need. We need more of this stuff. Yeah, I need to know the meta of cleaning things. Exactly, Future Snow. Not that she is an expert, but I'm like Silver League at best on a good day. Maybe I'm asking a really dumb question, you know? Like maybe my question is like, hey, do you think it would be a good idea to make 2 queens, then a Nidus worm, and then send both of the Nidus queens across the map? Like that just sounds like a bad strat to me. But that could be the strategy I'm proposing by throwing that mat into the washing machine. Better be sure to ask somebody who's at least platinum. Platinum in IRL. I see your Silver League too, nice. I thought you guys were grandmasters in IRL. You guys don't? You guys aren't? Put some stain remover on it, let it stay for a bit, then scrub and rinse, then put it in the washing machine? That sounds like what I want to do, yeah. That sounds like a great build order. All right. Toby started making noise. Option B is to tell the wife and let her take care of it? That's a risky play though. Also, I'm not married. Where do I find, like, do I just ask anybody? Like, somebody else's wife? That sounds even riskier, dude. I don't know. I feel like you guys are not helping. I could wander around on the street with my painted mat and just ask people on the streets what their build order for cleaning that sort of thing would be. But I could become the neighborhood weirdo at that rate. Ask Grandma? Well, she's busy watching the Tour de France, Crispy. That's what I was trying to tell you. Grandma would know. She would probably be putting baking soda, red wine or something. I'm already the neighborhood weirdo. I'd be even weirdoer. I'd be even weirdoer than I currently am. Yeah, see, that's what I'm trying to avoid. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave that, that cloth alone for now. So we have some highlights in it now, you know? That's at least something. I'm not completely in love with it. But I think it's manageable. I think I'm actually gonna continue painting for a little bit more. I'm liking this. Sorry. Oh my God, no, I spilled water too. What a fucking disaster of a stream. Now I tipped my water bottle over and there's water all over the fucking floor. Ay, 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 ay. Today is one of the days of all time. Okay, water is easier to clean though. High quality stream. I got a towel. I'm very bad at playing IRL. I think that's one thing we have learned today. I am half decent at certain video games, but IRL is something I have not yet mastered. Ay, ay, ay. Your tummy is hurting because I'm making you laugh? My problems are enjoyable to you? Ay, ay, ay. I didn't clean the floor. I mean, I mopped up the water with a towel. Okay. We are going to do a little bit of postural painting, a little bit of boil painting. Everybody's favorite activity. I'll do the skin properly later. For now, we'll do the boils. I'll do the boils the same way as I've done the rest of the boils all over the big guy. This guy is completely covered in it though, so I gotta be a little careful. There's loads. Gonna base coat them with a little bit of yellow. Like an orangey yellow. Can you even see these? I don't know. See these? No these nuts jokes. That would be inappropriate. Hey chat, do you know if there's any way to not get spammed by a Discord announcement channel without muting the whole Discord server? You can right-click the Discord chat channels as well. Individual ones. Are you asking for any announcement group chat in particular, Papooch? As long as it's not the one on the Lowko television server? Literally toxic. Avada Kedavra, that guy. Get him out of here. Dude, this guy has a lot of pustules. He's got boils all over him. Oh, you gotta suppress. I think you can like right click. Yeah, you gotta suppress at everyone. Dude, Discord is fucking weird like that. I don't quite understand how it works either. When you enable don't show me notifications of this channel, it's like, okay, I won't show you some of the notifications. I don't quite understand that whole, that's a Discord moment, dude. It is a bit strange. This guy has boils and things all over him. Jeez. Way more than the actual main Glottkin guy. Actually, I think this guy is part of the Glottkin. I think the trio of them is called the Glottkin. They have different names according to the website. I know this lad over here is called Otto. I don't like this song.